Just a small dot with a name on a map. Gran Grae holds 10 stones, 10 stories that only these hills and valleys remember. Small doesn't always mean forgotten. Big cemeteries are always adding more graves, but this one has always been small. And what you're looking at is what this place has been for the last 125 years. Gran Grae Cemetery is a snapshot of rural Crawford County life from the mid to late 1800s. A small community tied in with the land, always dependent on one-room schoolhouses and the rhythms of planting and harvesting. What we appreciate about this place is perspective. Come here, these 10 names are with you, the lives that were here, and 125 years later, we're not here to bury anyone, only to reflect, thinking about the people who walked this ground before pavement.
Is anybody here that wants to talk to us tonight?
The sun is finally going down. I don't know what happens here after dark. I don't have any stories or any local legends, or I don't have anything that anybody's warned me of. And that could be because nothing happens. Or maybe because nobody has come to find out. So tonight, we are the first. Let's see if these 10 stones and the quiet hills and valleys are really all that's here. We are going to begin our investigation of Gran Grae here right in the middle. Now, when we were doing the research on this cemetery, we were under the impression that the cemetery still was holding roughly about 10 to 12 stones. And then when we got here, it was probably about half the size of what we were expecting. And this stone looks like Carl Oswald.
Yeah.
And there is another stone directly in back that we haven't made out yet.
You know we're here? Were you a farmer here at one time? Were you here during the Great Depression?
Oh, I think that was a little bump. Oh, I just seen a firefly too. We usually start off these investigations with the K2 EMF meter. Out of our line of equipment that we have in our possession, this meter is probably the most interactive, I'd say, so that's why we use it quite a bit. Do we have any pioneers of Gran Grae with us tonight? Is there anyone with us tonight? And if there is, can you come up to Corey's device and tell us your name?
Oh. Who am I talking to? We're talking to Carl? Or is it Martha?
Just come back and tell us your name, please.
All I gotta do is light this little device up in my hand.
A minute ago, so something came through and probably shouted their name and left. Can you light that device up? If you're buried here?
Yes, there you go. That's good.
Do you know what year it is? can you come back and tell us what year it is into that device? Make it light up. What was your favorite songbird in this valley?
Mine is the whippoorwill. I love him. You probably like the owl. Well, he makes all that noise. Hmm. You like the owl?
Hoo hoo, hoo hoo, hoo hoo.
Look, a whippoorwill just went silent.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
Just looking for a confirmation again. If you're here with us, can you tell us if you were buried in this plot of land right here?
Maybe. You light Brad's up, or you can light mine up. One of the two.
Did you have a family here? Did you raise a family of farmers? Do you have any early Gran Grae stories? What's something that the people here today wouldn't know about Gran Grae? That only a generation or two ago would know?
Oh, there's a little bump.
Little baby bump. If anyone's passing through, can you really make that meter light up? Can you really show us that you're here loud and proud? I'm sure you can do it. I'm sure you can. Just make her light up.
Was that you, Martha?
So Corey came back down here to about middle center where the big main Oswald tombstone rests, and he got a few good bumps here. So we're gonna try to continue the session. Whoever passed through here, Mr. Oswald, was that you?
Or was it Lewis? Maggie and there's Lewis. '7 to 1890. Was that your boy? Was Lewis your boy that passed away?
Was the Scholes and Oswald, were they united in marriage? United by marriage?
Just little spikes, that's all.
As I mentioned, we were really caught off guard about the size of this cemetery, and it's not really upkept very well. It's pretty brushy back in here. So I'm just gonna kind of walk around this small place and ask a few questions before we wrap it up. Before we leave, do any of you have any parting words? Is there anything you want to tell me? Who has the missing stone? So the name on this stone is pretty hard to make out, but I think it's John Geitz, and just north of here is Geitz Road. Is there a John Geitz with us tonight? I also read that there's a few people buried in here that was born in Germany. Were you the first settler, what is now known as Geitz Hill Road? Yeah, I did read online, really the only information I could find was a lot of these names are German.
Ah. Oh yeah, it's still there pretty German now.
Yep. A lot of Wisconsin is German.
Now?
This is what we're here for, is for you guys to respond, and that's how we can communicate.
Just a very little bump now. When I turned around, it was just like a boom.
Brian, this has been really the slowest night we've had.
Yeah.
But we've had a few bumps, so something we believe is passing through. So we just finished up our investigation here. It was more or less a slow night. Corey did get some spikes here and there at random times, which is kind of unexplainable. We will have to look more into that. So we hope you join us for our next one. And with that, I say good night. This investigation is over from Gran, Grae.